Welcome back guys to another Zero DTE video, and today Coach Ernie is going to be talking about volatility, so make sure you stay tuned. If you're interested in becoming a pro trader, check out the link in the description to find Coach Ernie's Skool Community. Enjoy guys.
Now, Ernie, is there an opposite volatility crush play? In other words, instead of it being crushed, let's call it exploding. I don't know how to say it.
There is, because not only is price moving up this way, but if you're out here, price is also moving in this way. So for example, in the beginning of the day, it's like this, right? So if you're out here, then you're gaining that as this decays in there. So let me just turn it around so it's a short so that you can see that. So at the beginning of the day, this thing looks like this, like that. So if it moves out here very fast in the beginning of the day, you're right here. But as the day moves on, this is continuing to do this. So you're gaining more, right? If it were short. That makes sense?
I thought you were describing if you're long, the volatility, you want to buy it.
Forget long or short. All right. Hold on.
Okay.
So this is what that would have looked like this morning at expiration, but the real time would have looked like this. So if you started here and then it moved out here quickly early in the morning, then you would only have this much profit to here. But as time wore on, it decayed and it went up to here. So you'd have this much profit. So you're getting the same volatility crush or decay rate, because not only is this curve moving in this direction, but it's also moving in this direction.
Yeah, so your potential is tightening instead of expanding. I guess there is no value in thinking of it one way or the other.
And plus, if you're short, it has to move more for you to maximize your trade. If you're long with this butterfly, it doesn't have to move quite as long. I don't know. I'd have to look at it and see how it differs.
Essentially, if it's a flat gamma, and I'm just going to pull a number out of I'm going to divide up 100. When you're at a flat gamma, reasonably flat gamma, you've got 70 potential and 30 potential gain and 30% loss. As it steepens, you go more toward 50-50. And then 50 gain, 50 loss. And then as it steepens a whole lot more, your potential is reduced to 30-70, 30 on the positive, 70 on the negative. Is that making any sense?
So when you're short, when you're outside of the tent, it's helping you. When you're long, for the same kind of fly that we're doing, you want to stay inside the tent. But typically we don't take a trade unless the risk is at least 1-to-1 or better. So we don't do it unless there's a 25 there. We would prefer it if there was maybe a 17 like this. That would be cool. And I've seen it while we were in this service as low as 7 before a Fed day. Now tell me that you wouldn't want to take this trade if it started in the money right there. That's a trade I would take all day long, because when it first started out, it looked like this with a really slow gamma. Man, price could have gone here and you would have made money all day.
It seems to me like this is the most significant signal, other than whether you're going to go long or short based on your analysis of the general trend, that this particular description of the potential is the most clear version of anything. Am I saying that right or wrong?
All I can tell you is that the big ass fly for the longest time for me was a very clear indicator of the potential energy in the market in the morning. And then I started realizing, man, you could trade this, because the better the cost of it, the trade gets better. And at 25, which is fairly common debit for the big ass fly, the trade is pretty darn good. But when it gets down below 20, it becomes a ridiculously great trade, because the gamma is so low and the profit potential is so high. It's hard not to make money. That's why my big ass fly win rate is probably close to 85%.
Thanks for watching guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the like button below. If you're interested in becoming a pro trader, remember to check out the link in the description for Ernie's Skool Community.